Guardrails all across our state are now being inspected right now after 11Alive uncovered potential hazards on the highways. And investigator Kristen Crowley first exposed this problem of dangerous guardrails back in April after a crash killed a teenage girl. And she explains more about the efforts to keep you and your family safe.
Our investigation uncovered Frankensteined guardrails on our roads. They're called that because they're essentially monsters made with mismatched parts that can pierce through vehicles when hit. Thanks to our investigation, the state's working right now to find and remove them. Do you ever notice the guardrails you pass by on your way to work, to school, or home? Chances are you don't give them a second look, but Kathy and Mark Alonzo do.
How are you just driving down the road and then all of a sudden your car is impaled by a guardrail?
Their daughter, Isabella, died after she crashed into a Frankensteined guardrail on I-75 in Peach County. The rail speared through her car because it was improperly installed with parts from different manufacturers. During our investigation in April, we found at least 3 more Frankenstein guardrails in Georgia. We told GDOT, which said, quote, "We do not believe this reflects a widespread issue." But then we uncovered more with the help of a road safety advocate.
It's gotta be 2 or 3 dozen, and I have not covered but a fraction of the roads in Georgia.
Steve Eimer's daughter, Hannah, died after a guardrail speared her car in a crash. Now he dedicates his life to bringing attention to road hazards like Frankensteined rails. What does that say to you when you realize in just the roads you've traveled, you found that many Frankenstein guardrails?
That there's probably hundreds.
As dangerous as these guardrails are, spotting them is tough for the average person. Here's an example. Take a look at this guardrail off I-20 East in Rockdale County and this guardrail off I-20 West in DeKalb County. One of these guardrails is Frankensteined. Can you tell which one? Take a close look. If you said this guardrail, you're right. In fact, Eimer says it's similar to the guardrail that Isabella Alonzo hit.
After it's been hit, I can tell the difference between the one that worked and the one that she hit that didn't work.
But before they're hit, they all look the same.
They all look the same, right?
Guardrail experts can tell the difference. And after our investigation, GDOT announced a statewide inspection of every guardrail. It declined to comment on camera for this story, but says the inspection is underway. It won't bring back Isabella Alonzo, but it may spare other families from experiencing the same pain.
It's just devastating. We lost a child. Her brothers lost a sister. Her grandparents, her friends. People really loved her.
The inspection is slated to end this summer. It's not just Frankenstein guardrails, though, the state's looking for. The inspection will look for any unsafe or improperly installed guardrails. We asked GDOT to let us come along so we could show you the process. It declined.